come in peace. They're trying to kill me.
They just shot at me.
I have to.
A knife.
Laissez-moi lui parler. Friends, you can come out. My partners will not shoot again.
He speaks Innu?
These men mistook you for a grave robber. If you come out and agree to speak with me, I'll convince them you mean no harm. You have my word.
Mon Dieu, c'est un enfant.
Thank you for your trust. Now, why don't we give this greeting another try?
Musket. Yeah, that's what they shot me with. Or shot at me.
Tout ce qui avait de valeur a déjà été pris.
All this for a white pelt? Quite the unbelievable journey, my gun.
Unbelievable. As in, you don't believe me?
I mean, your winter spirit sounds different from the one I've heard of. But I can't deny the cold. And I don't know many Innu who'd come this far just to lie. Still, your name means wolf, and you're after a wolf's pelt? Quite the coincidence. Come with me.
Okay. Well,
Let's see. If your poacher was heading west, he probably plans to sell the fur at Quebec.
He butchered that animal just to line his pockets?
would
Most
appear
likely.
so. Yep.
Frenchmen pay good money for white pelts like that. Once sold, getting it back will be impossible.
No! If even worse happens to the wolf's remains, the spirit will...
Breathe, my gun. His tracks were fresh. He can't be that far. Give us a moment to finish up and we'll set off together. All right?
Wait, you want me to come with you?
Of course. We're
Drink
heading west
water,
too.
you dehydrated
And
bitch.
traveling as a group is always safer. What do you say?
I can't. I'm sorry.
Thank you for the hydrate, Shane.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Let's continue our talk in private. I won't try to change your mind. But there's something you should know about them. And it could save Innu lives.
Huh?
Je
Okay.
pars dire adieu à notre ami. Je reviens bientôt.
Okay. When you're ready.
Hey, regardez ça! Un char! Qu'est-ce que ça fait là, ça? Dites-moi pas qu'il y avait une garce au gouvernail.
Ooh.
Hey! Want something?
No, on the stretch. Let's leave them alone.
Forget it. Sorry.
Their eyes look
Je te jure.
scary.
Even
Les
the way
autochtones
they
du coin
talked make my skin crawl.
Aucun sens. Ben,
Oh, they're
t'avais
muskets.
grandi au milieu de la forêt. Ce serait étrange, toi aussi.
Okay, let's join Tahon. Okay, and sit. That nice sunset.
So, what's this something I need to know?
Got your attention, eh? Let me ask you something. Why would you rather travel by yourself than be near their kind?
I despise everything they stand for, the things they're capable of. It terrifies me. Maybe the things they're capable of, it terrifies me. But it is quite scary.
Those people,
Humans
their
in
actions
general.
make no sense. And that scares me.
Well, once you learn some French and get to know them a little.
I don't want to get to know them. What the poacher did to that wolf should never make sense. Not to anyone. And I'm afraid getting to know them could somehow make me think it does.
My name, Tehon Wastasta. It means he who stands tall. Always liked that name. Made me believe I could weather anything for my people's sake. But they just call me Tehon.
Do they have trouble pronouncing your full name?
That's part of the reason, probably. But see, the thing is, other Wendat call me Tehon too nowadays.
Your own... Why?
Because I preach my people's values while wearing a white man's skin. Some see that as a dangerous compromise.
No worries, Shane. I'm glad you had a good break. And I hope the rest of your work day goes okay. But you're on the Wendat side. Your actions earned you that name. Maybe that. Oh, there's gonna be an ad in 45 seconds.
Then I'm not surprised they call you that. You chose to work with those outsiders.
Things are a little more complicated than that. Us Wendat were once tens of thousands strong, thriving through alliances with other nations. We thought white men should be such allies to help us grow and fight back Haudenosaunee. But their greed caused plagues and famines, destroyed nations and families, brothers and sisters. The ones in black robes did even worse. That's why many Wendat loathe the fact that we still work with them. But we do it to survive.
Oh, is there an ad gonna play? I was gonna say, I'm just gonna do a quick BRB so we don't miss anything. Embracing change instead of fighting at her. I would despise relying on them to... I guess embracing change instead of fighting it, like questioning that. Whereas more trusting.
I get it now. You're not submitting to them, you're adapting to them.
That's right. Guiding, translating, promoting commerce. It lets me keep avarice in check and fur trades fair.
Okay, there is currently an ad. I'm going to do quick BRB so nobody misses anything. Feel free to fish away. Should work. There we go. And I'm just going to do a quick 2-minute BRB so nobody misses anything. And I appreciate anyone that sits through the ads. They do support me. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
All while preserving Wendat values. Not a perfect solution, obviously, but it lets me stand tall for my people. And I'd rather struggle doing that than suffer doing nothing. It's easy to let fear get the better of us, when it comes to them. But sometimes protecting our people means learning to understand, not learning to fight. Be sure to remember that once you find this poacher.
Embrace his philosophy, question his idealism. Maybe embrace? Or is more trusting?
Learning to understand can save the Innu. Thank you, Dehon Wastasta. I did need to hear that.
My pleasure, friend. That said, there is one exception.
What's that?
Some white men are beyond understanding.
Yeah, how do I recognize them?
What makes them so different?
They wear long black robes with cross-shaped pendants. And trusting them can be fatal.
Cross-shaped?
And I'm not sure they can be understood. Best keep away from anyone bearing that symbol.
Interesting.
You mean like this?
Where did you get that?
On the beach. I thought it might be the fur thieves.
You need to be very careful, my gun. The person you're pursuing may be more dangerous than you realize.
Well, it's not actually the fur killer's rosary. 1 week later, somewhere in the heart of Nouvelle France's wilderness. Okay, so we've jumped a whole week.
I learned 2 things from traveling with Pierre. First is that he wasn't exactly a good man. Second is that it didn't take a good man to be a good teacher.
What's the holdup?
Oh, what can I move there?
I found supper. See? Chanterelle. If only we had butter, we could...
Those ain't chanterelles. You see that glow? That means they're toxic. So don't eat them, unless you want to beg God to end the bloodiest runs of your life.
Oh, how did you learn that?
Personal experience.
Ooh.
Anyway, come on. I think there's a good place to set up camp ahead.
Jack-o'-lantern mushrooms. Pinecone. Oh, I can't pick up. He almost looks like the guy from is it The Long Dark? I haven't played that game in years. I played it years and years ago. Well, not years and years ago, but I played it a long time ago on my Xbox.
Why are all these trees rotting?
You didn't... Give me one. You gonna answer me? Come on, Pupper. Keep up, doggo.
Yeah, this should do. What do you think, boy? You like this spot? Yeah, of course you do.
I swear, if anything happens to that... I keep saying it, if anything happens to that dog...
What a day. How much longer till Quebec?
At this rate, a few more weeks, maybe a month.
A few more weeks?
I pray to Christ himself and God our Father, who loved us. By your grace, give us eternal encouragement and good hope. Strengthen
Why do you
our...
keep doing that?
Excuse me?
You know how to read, don't you? So why is it you never open that Bible?
Beholding God's word would be sinful. I only care about using it for prayers. Using it for prayers, I guess.
I don't want to read it,
Liberating.
Pierre. I just need a substitute for the rosary I lost. And this is all I have.
Oh, bullshit. Girl like you'd get her knuckles whipped raw just for touching that book back in France. Now you've got a golden opportunity to read it cover to cover, and you don't even care.
Well, maybe I'm a little curious, but it's still sacrilege for women to read this. And no matter how inspiring God's words are, they aren't worth sinning over, are they?
Only one way to find out, ain't there?
Interesting. Because sin to read the Bible.
Anyway, enough dawdling. We ain't done the day yet. I'll hack us some firewood. You get us birch branches for kindling. Should be some over there.
You want me to go alone? I can't.
Does not appreciate me very
I
much.
need you to.
Jesus Christ, Jen. Just because we made a deal doesn't make me a goddamn butler. So, either get your shit together and learn to pull your weight, or piss off. I'm making myself clear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you are.
Good.
Okay, off we go. Let's go, Pupper. Because bad things are absolutely not going to happen to us.
Can't believe the way Pierre treats me sometimes. And what's with him trying to make me read the Bible? Sure, it's tempting, but...
But
More of those toxic mushrooms. If they grow all over the place, I'll really need to be careful.
I mean, isn't it that most mushrooms are like absolutely fine to touch? You just can't eat them. But some people have had to eat them to find out they're dangerous.
My feet are killing me. I need a break.
You need a break. You've only... Well, I suppose you've walked all day.
Might as well finish my prayer. I pray to Christ himself and God, our Father who loved us. By your grace, give us. It really is quiet out here. Maybe I can take one look, just to make sure he hears me.
Seeking faith is not a sin. Read it. Grows more liberating. Okay.
Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. This is a sign. He really is watching over me. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. We better hurry. He'll throw a fit if he finishes before we do.
Wait, doggo. Oh, we're about to get... Why are we looking up? doesn't want me to go?
These should do the trick.
Oh, sticks.
Hey, you done yet?
Almost! Come on, boy. Let's head back before he...
Done, you okay?
I'm fine. I just... I'll have to look for another way back.
Make it quick. Don't like the looks of this.
Okay, everything suddenly got scary.
It's so cold all of a sudden. Hey! Wait up! Boy? Frozen solid. How is that even possible?
Where's Papa gone?
Capitaine!
Yeah, where
Can you hear me? What in the world?
Ooh. Things suddenly got, like, scary.
Oh god. Captain! Is that you? Pierre! Pierre!
Christ, there you are.
The hell happened out there?
I don't know. All of a sudden there was this mist and...
Shit, they didn't follow me.
Follow? What do you mean?
You need to run. Fast and far as you can. Hide somewhere and wait. I'll find you.
But what about...
There's no time. Either jump or I push you. Now, woman!
Whee! But what was knocking down
Hey!
trees?
Wait for me! Capitaine! Lord, I beg of you, you can't let me die. Oh no!
Ow! How am I not dead? Ground made brittle by autumn hoarfrost. Like, I fell off, like, basically a mountain. Okay, a week later.
Perfect. This Bushinao will tell other Innu where I'm headed. Assuming other Innu actually come. When I was young, I thought survival meant making the most of everything nature provides. But traveling alone reminded me survival is more than just, well, surviving. It's about connection to culture, history, people, even life itself. And those connections are everywhere. The tracks of roaming caribou, who feed us in winter, clothe us all year round. The familiar sight of a blooming yarrow great-grandfather
Oh,
uses to
yarrow.
cure the ill.
Yarrow is like, if I'm correct, similar to carrot. the roots mashed into poultices that slow bleeding, or even petal infusions to numb ear infections and stomach aches. There's a little bundle of yarrow. There is little a bundle of yarrow cannot cure in the hands of an experienced medicine man. Every part of the plant is precious and every part has a purpose. Okay. Innu aren't the only culture who treasure the yarrow's healing potential. This flower is one of the most prized medicinal plants in the entire world, and almost every native nation in North America has their own remedies that rely on the plant. Ranging from teas to powders, it's hardly surprising that these flowers earn the name life medicine among Navajo healers. Interesting. Because I kind of know a little bit about yarrow because of Red Dead Redemption.